must say that the Debmarine Premiership has done a marvel in coordinating what will be one of the most watched games of the season, definitely. But it must be said, Chula probably have nothing to fight for, but listen, you cannot tell a promoted team that they have nothing to fight for when they are currently 5th in the league. You cannot say that to them. And of course, results from other games this weekend have seen that mighty Gunners, Komas Nampo won their game versus Okakarara Young Warriors. Mighty Gunners also won their game against Orlando Pirates. So Mighty Gunners in 6th and Komas Nampo in 3rd have moved up into the table. So the top 5 is getting really tight. Really tight up there. And as the players come out, wow, I'm so thankful and privileged to be here live at the Oshakati Stadium. If you are watching live, please tell us where you are watching from. Let us know where you are watching from. If you are in Oshakati or on Goediva, even on Dangwa, make your way to them. You still have time. Just to call out the starting lineups. Stars, we have Disiro at right, Kachere Stiga with Maharero starting in this game, and of course Weturu Kambatu on the right wing, along with Willie Stefanus and Dion Dennis in the midfield, and forward line will be Juja. For Chula, apologies. There is a lot going on at the moment, so I must apologize for any break in my audio or in my commentary, because I am literally amongst thousands of people. But for the starting lineup for Chula, we have David Natangwe, number 19. We have number 2, Agostinius Ilio. We have number 7, George Marcelino. We have number 21, Lawrence Mulner Dosep. We have number 16, Johannes Elago. We have number 26, Johannes Basilio. We have number 25, John Murunga. We have number 12, the star man, one of the star men, Levi Alpheus. Number 13, we have Mateus. Number 5, the man who scored one of the most viral free kicks of all time in Namibian football, Moses Shidolo. And lastly, we have number 14, Erastus Joseph. So those are the 2 starting lineups for both teams. Both teams are out in their traditional wear, probably not for African Stars, but African Stars are wearing their white attire, and Eeshoke Chula in their black strip with yellow touches. Please let us know where you are watching from. Let us know if the audio and the visuals are up to par. There is a huge thunderstorm that just passed us here in Oshakati. Just let us know if everything is correct. We will make sure that our visuals and our audio are up to par. My name is Emmanuel Nkora. I will be here with you in what is to be one of the greatest games. But listen, Chula are sitting at a position where they can't win the league. Maybe this is just bragging rights. The last game did end in a 1-1 draw between the two teams. So perhaps authority has to be stated to say, we are the men and you are the boys. Here's Garuka trying to give those long passes again to Stefanos, but that's out, and well done there from Natangwe. And here's Shidolo, Starman, trying to find Levy, but it comes back to Hambira. Hambira tries to find Dion Dennis, but Dion Dennis does get it back and finds Stefanos, who takes a shot in the rain just to say hello. The first shot does go to Stars, but not the first goal. And of course, a header on there from Levy. Levy just had a little bit of a hiccup when going to national team call-up. He is now on the ball. Now he shuffles through. He does put the ball in, and he does find a shot from Shidolo. You cannot do that so early, Shidolo. Because if he put that in the back of the net, it would have been a great eruption here in the stadium, where I would have looked for shelter. But here's Disiro finding Hembira, trying to find Juja on the left, and the header on is for Stefanos. And Stefanos gets the throw in. Johannes Elago just doing well to follow Stefanos, as Stefanos is obviously the man that has to be watched along with Kambatu. We all know that as Debmarine Premiership fans, that they have the best 1-2 knockout combination in the league. Make sure to let us know where you're watching from, and make sure to tell us if the audio and the visuals are up to par. Here's Tiga finding Jackson Johannes. Over the top there for Juja, and he can find it, but that's the conditions. Those are the conditions when it comes to rain. The ball will fall away for you, so you need to be quick. Crunching tackle there, but here's Shidolo finding Natangwe. Natangwe trying to find number 7, Marcelinho. Too much on that pass, and it falls to Disiro. And of course, African Stars have not beaten Chula. The last game, although it was a game in the Dr. Agingengo Cup, of course, condolences to our late president, but it ended 1-0 to Chula, and in the Debmarine Premiership it was 1-1. So African Stars, they need to show that they are the men. They need to show that they are the champions. The rain has stopped. The pitch is a little bit musty, but it is playable. Here's Kambato trying to find his way. He does put in a very good cross. Juja is very good with his head, but he finds his way to Levy. Here's Levy. Too much on that. Stiga cleans up very well. In the last game, it must be said, Stiga was being controlled by Levy. Maybe Stiga wants to prove a point in this game. Just a little bit of an injury here, as we can see in our pictures. We'll try to confirm who this player is. I can tell you there are definitely maybe 2,000 people here in the Eeshoke Stadium. I am in an enclosed area. It is safe, but even the VIP is crowded for this game. Still trying to confirm who this player is. We'll try to confirm who this player is. It doesn't look too good. Perhaps it is the right back for Chula. We'll have to confirm the number. But wow, results from yesterday were very, very interesting. As Mighty Gunners and UNAM doing a big favor for African Stars, beating Ongos FC 3-1. A miraculous result. And of course, Komas Nampo getting 3-0 against Okakarara Young Warriors, which is probably expected. Young African beating Live Fighters 1-0. So a lot of things will change into the doubleheader for tomorrow. But we are here today. Dion Dennis, Juja gets it back. Dion Dennis gets it back. Stefanus dealing with the conditions. Maharero. Stefanus. Watch the bounce. He's watching the bounce, but safely away from Elago. Here's Hambira. And those are the conditions. You need to really watch the ball here because the pitch is maybe 70% conditioned. Here's Shidolo. Levy. Foul. The pitch is in a 70% condition here at the Eeshoke Stadium, especially in the attacking half of African Stars, especially where Willie Stefanus wants to pick the ball up. The pitch is really cut up, but other moments of the pitch are pretty fine. But here's an attacking sequence for Chula. Natale puts a ball in, trying to find Miller, but here's Juja, just getting a timely throw-in off of Levi Alpheus. Jackson Johannes will take the throw-in. It's about 10 minutes gone in the first half here. Willie Stefanus tried to put that cross in, but Levi Alpheus did well to get a throw-in and not a corner. Regardless, there are hundreds of people that will be celebrating in the streets of Eeshoke and Ongwediva at the end of this game. It will be a sad thing if it does end in a draw. As a football fan, I am inclined to say that I would love to see a result. Jackson Johannes with a long throw. The ball pops up to Dion Dennis. Stefanus. You never know where the ball can roll. The goalkeeper, John Urunga, just kicking it off, trying to find is Shidolo. Apologies, that was not Shidolo. That was the captain, Elio. That pass that leads to a throw-in for African Star. Sure, you can hear the commentator or the announcer is commentating live, which is unusual, but it's granted. in times like these. Foul on Juja. And a opportunistic free kick here for African Stars. Willie Stefanus will calculate this. Maybe too much on that, but Maharero does come in and it is deemed to be offside. Offside. The linesman has lifted her flag. And the ball can be given back to Chula. Morongo trying to find Marcelinho. Marcelinho is pressurizing Ngaruka here, but Ngaruka is the strongest man in the league. Goal kick for Stars. And of course, Chula, their last game they drew 2-2 to Ongos FC. And of course, Sidolo scoring one of the best free kicks I've ever seen, especially on Namibian soil. And their other game, they drew another game versus Young African 0-0. Nice footwork there from Levi Alpheus. Chidolo with a beautiful pass to Elio, the captain. But a bad touch does well for Njavere to take it out. Chula have not lost in their last 5 games. 2 wins and 3 draws. So it will be a tall order for African Stars to get 3 points here. It must be said. Good midfield play by Chula. They win it back with Elio, the captain, doing well, hustling well. Finds the ball to number 14. Gets it off. Joseph finds it back to Stars. Javera just lofting it up into the attacking third, trying to find Juja. Juja does find it. Trying to find Awilo. And a shot there from Gabato. The balls can bounce. If you could see this pitch live, I'm sure the pictures can show the conditions of this pitch. If you shoot any bubble of the ball, might get into the back of the net. So coach Ronald Cananello has maybe told his players, play to the conditions. Too much on the ball there for Stefanus. Of course, Chula have the experience of Nason Goma as a substitute. And one player that I also do like, the number 6, Kavio. Maybe 2 players that we will see in the midfield later on in this game. And of course, the man that did score the equalizing goal, Joao, is the number 9 for Chula. Is also on the bench. Albino Joao. He's the man that made it 1-1. Awilo scoring the first goal in that game. Here's Chula on the right wing. Shidolo finding a good pass to Mateus, but Juja doing good defensive work, but Levy winning it back. Here's Mateus fighting hard. Juja getting it back to his captain, Stiga. And maybe a precarious ball there for Elago, but it does come back to the number 13 Mateus, who kicks it up. Jackson Johannes just gives it out, and Mateus does try to find his captain. Nothing doing, but the captain does get the ball again. Elio Ball lost. Maharero, too much on that pass once again. The rain has stopped here. It has cleared out. So it was a wash of rain just to clear the souls of everybody watching great football here in the Eeshoke Stadium. The referee is signaling to the medical team just to have a look at Levi Obvious. Maybe just took a knock on his face. I'm sure and I hope he is okay to continue. He's still on the touchline here, so Chula are down to 10 men for just a few seconds. But the free kick is being taken from Matthias. He lofts it into the middle of the park, and easy for Hambira and Desiro. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know if the sound quality, if the visuals are okay. Please follow, like and subscribe to all African Stars content. Good flick there from Juja. He gets the ball back. He needs an easy pass there to Deontenas. A little bit of a chip. But he holds his jersey in his face, knowing that he maybe could have done better. But it was speculative. Make sure you share, like and subscribe to all African Stars TV content. We are going to stream all the games until the end of the season. It is crunch time. Tomorrow we are live for Mighty Gunners, I believe at 4 p.m. That time will be confirmed shortly. So please make sure to just watch out for the game. We will be streaming live. I will be here with you to watch the end of what is a very intriguing season between the top three, Ongos FC, African Stars, and Komas Nampol, and of course Chula as it stands here at the Eeshoke Stadium. Free kick to Chula. Good one, curler. Isiro needs to be careful. The conditions, the players need to be reminded of the conditions. This is a home game for Chula. They are maybe accustomed to the rain, to the pitch. Marcelino just putting pressure on the back line of Stars, the number 7, but it does fall to Ngaruka, and Ngaruka did take a little bit of a knock there from Marcelino, and the referee, rightfully so, gives a free kick, and maybe not a yellow card, but just a talking to the number 7 George Marcelino. No malicious intent on that tackle. This is Garuka. Awkward bounce there for Ambira. He does well to find Stiga. Stiga cleans up, and Garuka cleans up more to find Juja. Juja with a few shuffles coming infield, and his infield pass finds him Kambatu, and the referee tells him to get up. No foul, no penalty kick. Rightfully so. Kick out from the goalkeeper Murunga, trying to find Elao, the captain. Maharero with another bad pass, unfortunately for Stars. Garuka, Marcelino wins it from him, but Garuka is strong, and Levy kicks it out for a Stars throw-in. The stadium is still packed. We are all still standing. Only a few people are sitting down here in Eeshoke. I can tell you that I can see the cars still coming into the stadium. Free kick to Chula. They are still dozens of cars still making their way into the stadium. So it is a spectacle here in the north. I'm privileged to be here. Thank you for the African Stars staff for making this happen. Some of us just love talking about football. Foul to African Stars. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know where you're watching from. I'm a little bit away from the camera, so I can't really say where you are watching. I can't really shout out your contribution or your questions. But I'm sure at halftime I'll be able to quickly get a few contributions in and I'll shout you out. Here's Juja, Jackson Johannes. Dion Dennis with a nice tap on there for Juja. He needs to use his left foot here, and he does. Puts the cross in, but it's safely out between the goalkeeper and Elago, Johannes Elago. Moringa trying to find his captain. But out for a throw in to African Stars. Game has slightly calmed down now. The players are starting to maybe understand each other better. Chidolo. Missed time first touch. That is not offside. Yes, I am biased. I should not be, but from my viewing, not offside, but offside for Kambatu, and the game continues. And that was not offside for Marcelinho as well. Wow. From where I'm standing, both plays were not offside, but the linesmen are the referees of the game, so we will follow their ruling. Here's Garuka. Lofted, trying to find Juja. Header out from Elago. Shidolo. Shidolo losing it to Dion Dennis. Levy. Stiga. Stiga trying to find Kambatu, but Kambatu is not working. He lifts his hand there in apologies because that was his ball. And of course, Bakonja is one of those players that has left the starting lineup for African Stars. He is on the bench. He has left the starting lineup for Maharero. Maharero more of a defensive player, so it is an away game for African Stars, so Coach Ronnie Canalillo may be understanding what Coach John Chikarete is trying to understand, to say we must attack the champions. So of course Maharero is the more defensive option in that central midfield. Cluster of headers there. Maharero, overhead kick. Juja, Dion Dennis losing the ball, and free kick to Stars. And of course, as it says, African Stars have 50 points. If it stays like this, they will go to 51. Comas Nampo won their game yesterday, so they are on 48 points. And Ongos FC lost versus UNAM, so they stay on 46. It will be very intriguing how the league table looks like tomorrow morning, after all the games of round 24 have been completed. Levy, Stiga, intercepting, Dion Dennis, Stiga, aye, had a chance there. Here's Levy, losing a lot to Maharero, and the referee also wants to play football. It's interesting, I went to ask the referees why they don't wear colorful boots. It's a regulation that they can only wear black boots. It's a certain Adidas Predator that they have to wear by regulation. So they cannot wear any flashy, colorful boots. So if you want to be a referee in the Debmarine Premiership or the second divisions, first divisions, make sure you like the color black. Marcelinho loses it out to Stiga, and Stiga might lose it out to Marcelinho, but Stiga does find the pass. Maharero again, an untimely pass, trying to get into the back line of Chula, but nothing doing there, trying to find Willie Stefanus. Here's Devin Atangwe. Maharero fighting hard. Referee tells him to stand up. Sidolo finding his captain. Elau almost putting it in there, but out from Garuka. And a cool header out for a throw-in from Natangwe once Elago. The number 16 for Chula, putting it out for a throw-in for Stars. Let us know where you're watching from. It's about 35 minutes into the first half. About 10 minutes left in the first half. It's still 0-0 between these two titans. Of course, Chula have no aspirations to probably win the league, but as a promoted team, they have taken the Debmarine Premiership by storm, so that is a commendable feat nonetheless, a title in itself. But the Debmarine champions might have something to say about that. Almost a threaded ball there. Here's Levy. Good turn, good through ball, finding the shot, good tackle. And the player is still staying down. Number 14, Joseph, Erastus Joseph, got that through ball from Levy. Levy is very smart. Just rewind maybe 15 seconds. You'll see a great turn by the number 12, Levy Alpheus, who tried to find Erastus Joseph. And Erastus Joseph, number 14, is just being picked up right now. The referee deemed it not to be a penalty, not to be a foul, firstly, and not to be a penalty, second. So the referee is keeping his fouls in his book. No yellow cards so far in the first half. Bad pass again from Maharero, trying to find Dion Dennis. Not really sinking in between the two players. The introduction of Bakonja and Maharero and Dion Dennis having a conversation there live on TV. But there was a crunching tackle on who I believe is Ngaruka, the strongest man in the league. It's not like him to be down for this long, but I'm sure he will get up with no medical assistance needed. Perhaps it is Njavera, slow poison. Njavera, the right back. Apologies. So Njavera is fine to go ahead. Ngaruka will take the free kick to loft it in the box. Maharero has opportunity. He was wide open, it must be said. He was wide open. Here's David Natangwe. Kambato. Dion Dennis. Breaking the line. Can he keep it in? He does. Can he break the play? He does. Can he put the cross in? He does! And just a little bit of a touch there from John Murunga, the goalkeeper, just to fall off Juja for the aerial header. Shidolo out from Jackson Johannes. Wow. Maybe the best opportunity for both teams there. Not really much opportunities here for both teams in this first half. That's maybe one of the more urgent opportunities in the first half, falling to African Stars. Dion Dennis doing very well on that right wing, breaking the line, putting that cross in. And John Bununga doing very well just to touch it away from the head of Ibrahim Yosef Juja. Here's Murunga again. Maybe trying to find Natangwe, and he does. Here's Elago. Johannes Elago bringing the ball up for Chula. Trying to find Levy. Levy lets it go. Finds Johannes. Kambato has changed wings with Juja. That might be a foul. And the referee will just maybe have a talking to the number 13, Mateus, the right back. A little bit of a clipping there on Kambato. And the referee just having a word there to Mateus, the number 13, just to say, okay, player, I see you. No yellow card given, which I think is correct. But perhaps in the last 10 minutes of the game, last 5 minutes of the game, African Stars having a interesting free kick here taken by Jackson Johannes with the crafty left foot. He's being instructed there from Ronnie Canalillo on the touchline, and he takes the free kick, and it's touched on by Stefanos, which leads to a goal kick. Let us know where you're watching from for the African Stars live stream here at the Eeshoke Stadium. Of course, my name is Emmanuel Nkora. The lightning is quite a spectacle here in the north. I'm seeing thunder strikes that are beautiful. I hope they don't cause an issue for us here and the people watching the game. But it is still a game that is between two titans of the Debmarine Premiership. African Stars are top of the log with 50 points. If the game ends like this, it will be 51. And Chula are in fifth with 34 points. Of course, Mighty Gunners just leapfrogged them with their win on Friday. So Mighty Gunners are on 36 points. So Chula are sixth in the league right now. Safe. As a newly promoted team, you are safe. So you have done well. Your sponsors should be proud. You fill out stadiums at home and away. So Chula should be proud. Let's see how the game goes. Kambato almost finding his way through there, through a bunch of Chula players. Hambira with a good header out. Marcelinho touches it on, and a foul on Joseph. Shidolo. Is he going to do it? All right. Let's. Shidolo, wait. Shidolo, wait. So he's gonna cross it in, but we maybe wanted to see him attempt shot there from far out, but we definitely wanted to see if Shidolo was going to attempt another far-range free kick. My goodness, what would it be to see him score one like that here today? Of course, not to the detriment of African Stars, but he does have a shot on him, Shidolo. Tausep losing the ball there, and it is a throw-in back to Chula. The floodlights have just come on, and NBC is in the building, not to mention them, but and the crowd goes wild for what I believe is an appearance of John Chikerete, or one of the coaching staff of Chula, just putting his thumbs down to African Star supporters. So that makes the crowd go wild for a few seconds. Stiga working hard in the midfield. Shidolo, Gambato, Stefanos, can he use his left foot? Oh! I can tell you, as a football player myself, back in my day, that was easy. That was easy. Just rewind 10 seconds from now, the chance, probably the best chance of the game, falling to Willie Stefanos on his left foot. Perhaps the goalkeeper John Murunga might have maybe touched it out to make a miraculous save, but my goodness, a stronger left foot would have put it into the back of the net and made it 1-0 to African Stars in the closing stages of the first half. Header out by Mateus. Shidolo finding Elio. Elio could tackle out, throw into Stars. Two balls on the pitch. Johannes maybe wanted to find Awilo, and he does. Johannes with a long throw in just into the box and headed out there from the Chula player. So another throw in, 2 Stars, and maybe Jackson Johannes will have another good angle to make a longer throw in into the box for the closing stages of the first half to make another attempt for the Red Army. Here he goes. Not too far, and that leads to a corner. So good possession of play for the Debmarine Premiership champions, with Kambato taking the corner. The referee just checking to make sure that Kambato does put the ball on the line, and of course there's hardly any chalk there, but we will have to improvise. Corner comes in. No attacking play there, and it is out for a goal kick. And the captain, Augustus Elio, just going down, signaling to the referee that he has a knock. He does get up, and he seems to be fine. Oh, wow. I thought that would have been more bad than it was, but he seems to be okay to continue. The captain for Chula. Miller does it. Here's Matheus. Dysep. Juja. Really not doing well on that right wing. The change between him and Kambato hasn't maybe bear the fruit that they might have. Oh, goalkeeper John Murunga just blasting it against Willie Stefanus there, and Willie Stefanus is like, muni speel nie. But the ball does find fall kindly back to the goalkeeper and play does continue. Here's Elio. That's what football is all about. Your first touch. Xavi, Iniesta, Modric. Your first touch in the midfield is very important as a football player, but the play does come back for a free kick to Chula, and perhaps we'll see one of those chipped balls in. Jackson Johannes with a header. And it does find a little bit of a bounce. Almost into the feet of Erastus Joseph, the number 14. But Desiro is alert. Juja, Stefanus, no foul, and that's a goal kick. Seconds away to the halftime whistle here at the Oshakati Stadium. Make sure you tell your football friends and family that we are live here on YouTube and of course Facebook. So it is African Stars 0 and the home team Chula Eeshoke Chula 0 here at the Oshakati Stadium. Shidolo, Levy, Matheus, caught out by Kambato. Dion Dennis trying to find Kambato, which he does. Can he use his left foot? He cuts it back, comes in field and tries to find a cross. Levy cleans up well. Here's Shidolo, finds Levy office. Good turn. Always playing with Stiga. Those two are friends by now. Here's Elio on the right wing. Can he use his right foot? Jackson Johannes kicks it out for a corner. Good passage of play there for Chula. Maybe this last passage of play for the team for Moshakati can lead into a goal that will send the stadium into an uproar. It will be taken by the captain. Taken shot, Matheus, crossing, and Desilo is very upset with his defense, not being alert, letting that corner be taken short, letting that corner be taken quickly, as Matheus might have put it into a passage of play that would have been very dangerous for the Red Army. But here's Elio taking it again with his left foot. Out from Stiga, captain to captain. Still 0-0 here in the home game for Eeshoke Chula versus African Stars. Offside deemed by the referee, linesman, but referee continues plays. And another offside for the African Stars player, Willie Stefanus. Both teams really not having great opportunities. Maybe in the last 2 minutes, Chula having more possession of play, but African Stars have had two good opportunities. I wouldn't call them great. Chula maybe not having a great opportunity or maybe a good opportunity themselves in this first 45 minutes. So it is a battle in the midfield between these two titans. It will be very intriguing to see what happens in the next 45 minutes, especially for the team that is racing for the championship to defend. Cross comes in from Elio. And it was a header from Milner Dowsett, who put it back into the box, and Desiro was watching, caught watching, and Hambira had to take it out, clear it out for a corner. And in the last 2 minutes of the game, of the first half, Chula have another corner. It's an in-swinger. Goes to the back post. Finding Elio. He keeps it in. But Juja standing strong on his more customary left wing position. Sidolo doing well to clean up. Chips it in. Finding who I believe is Joseph. Here's Dowsett losing it out to Dion Dennis. Dion Dennis onside for Kambato. Kambato needs to shaft his play, and he does! He takes a shot. Good save there from Maringo. And Sticker couldn't have another shot on. Another great opportunity for the Red Army. Great opportunity there from Kambato, who still holds his head in his hands. His hand in his head. Chuffing his player there on the right wing. And it is perhaps half-time here at the Oshakati Stadium. Wow. Still 0-0 between Eeshoke Chula versus African Stars. Stay tuned for the second half. We will stream the second half. Stay tuned to all YouTube and Facebook. We'll be back soon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the live stream between Eeshoke Chula versus African Stars here at the Oshakati Stadium in Oshakati. Of course, my name is Emmanuel Nkora. That was a first half of a chess match between two titans for the Debmarine Premiership. Still 0-0 between the two teams. Let us know if our microphones and our visuals are up to par. Of course, the pitch is not up to par, but there has been rainy conditions in Oshakati. It's still a little bit trickling down as the game begins in the second half. So let's not blame the Oshakati Stadium lawnmowers for the conditions, but a game of football can still be played. The ball is round. Of course, my name is Emmanuel Nkora. Let us know where you are watching from. Shout out to Canada, one of the countries I saw that somebody was watching out from. And of course, all the towns in Namibia watching this highly contested game. Of course, not highly contested because of the league, but still a game that will make front news newspapers indeed. Disero finding Hambira, and of course African Stars maybe having the more opportunities in the first half. Definitely three perhaps good opportunities, not great opportunities, but three good opportunities in the first half. Chula maybe only having one good opportunity in the first half. So Coach John Chikerete maybe telling his players, maybe guys, push on, get more opportunities on the ball, get more shots on the goal, because that is how games are won. Thunderstorms are still here live at the stadium. Make sure you are safe. There are still cars pouring in, and it is the second half in the game. Levy with the cross, Disero with the catch. Let us know if the microphones and the visuals are up to par. We will definitely fix them if need be. Here's Slow Poison Javeda with the throw-in, fighting Kabato for the second throw-in. Javeda with the cross, but lofted over the goals. Of course, make sure to join us for the live stream versus Mighty Gunners tomorrow in the Mokati Stadium in Otjiwarongo. I believe it is 5 p.m. that we will begin that stream, but just make sure on our social media pages for the time. Don't quote me on 5 p.m. It might be 4 p.m. So just around 4 p.m. make sure to tune in and watch how the champions of the Debmarine Premiership fare in the closing stages of the league. Here's Levy, Alpheus, finding Elio, the captain. He almost found Natangwe there, but chooses to find Levy. Ball bounces wildly, but still able to find the pass. The cross will come in, trying to find the shot. Erastus Joseph with a bubbly shot that is adjacent to the conditions that we are experiencing on the pitch. So while wide, Here's Elio, captain, finding Joseph, trying to make his way through Jackson Joa. Apologies in Garuka, but Garuka does well. Here's Njavira with the throw-in. Away by Natangwe. Levy fighting, always fighting with Stiga. Here's Dowsett. Back heel from Dowsett. Not too well. And Juja could not find Dion Dennis on the wing. Dion Dennis is not a winger. He's quick, but he's not that quick. Here's Stiga. Perhaps Moses Shidolo will be called to make a timely intervention in this game. He is a key player for Eeshoke Chula. And maybe a game like this needs star players from each team, because it is a stalemate between these two very popular teams in the Debmarine Premiership. But an advancing throw in here for the Red Army. It will be a long throw in from Jackson Johannes. Headed out there from Natangwe. Johannes has an opportunity again, but headed out from Dowsett. Johannes has another opportunity to put the ball in. Almost finding Njavera. And almost finding Maharero at the back post, but safely headed out there from Joseph. Here's a corner taken by Willie Stefanos. Apologies for the person who is putting in the comments about these data things. Please do not follow that. Or header, goal, header, goal, header, goal. The Red Army, African Stars. Charles Hembira puts in his second goal of the season. He scored his first goal. He scored his first goal against Okakarara Young Warriors in the last game, and now he scores his second goal of the Debmarine Premiership so late in the season. These goals are timely, and it gives African Stars their ascendancy. 1-0 to the away team. To the discomfort of the Chula supporters. I cannot even talk too loud because I will be thrown with comments of discomfort if I not celebrate but congratulate too much to Charles Hembira putting in that header. He scored from another cross, Awilo, with the assist from the corner. But it is those times, it is those stops, it is those free kicks, it is those corners that African Stars really have done a great tally of under Ronnie Cananello. And that leads to the away team, the Red Army, being in front, and the Debmarine Premiership is almost red. Here's Joseph finding Mateus. Mateus cutting through the midfield. Maharero with a crunching tackle, and yes, crunching it is, and crunching leads to a yellow card for Maharero. That's Mateus that is able to continue. The right back for Chula Chula, the number 13. But it is now free kicks that Chula Chula have to really think about as they are trailing in this home game for the Oshakati team. Let's see how Shidolo does. Is he going to do it again? Please, everybody watch the screen. Let's see how he does. Blocked by Maharero. He will get another opportunity, and I think he's going to want to take all of those opportunities during those free kicks. Moses Shidolo, maybe to do what he did versus Ongos FC. So watch the free kicks, watch the fouls in the half of African Stars, in the attacking half for Chula Chula. Yes, it is 1-0 to the Red Army. A goal by Charles Hembira, a corner taken by Willie Stephanus. It's just maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes in the first half. So still early pickings here in this game. A lot will happen with Kambato. Don't do that, man. Do you want to score from there or what? Waituru Kambato just trying to score a speculative goal which would have sent the Red Army into uproar, and he rugby tackles his player. Fortunately, it doesn't lead into a yellow card. Hardly substitutions for both teams. Still the same 11. And as substitutions happen, we will be able to confirm the substitutions. Mateus, the number 13, still wobbling from that tackle from Maharero that ended in a yellow card for Maharero. I can see the number 13, the right back, the far end. Mateus still wobbling there. So maybe John Chikarete looking at his bench, wondering maybe a change should be made for the right back position for Chula Chula. But right now a free kick taken, Shidolo shot! Too hot to handle. Too hot to handle for Disiro. He does what he has to do. Corner for Chula Chula. Taken by Levy, obvious. I just love calling him Levy, so I'll continue calling him Levy. Smart name for a smart player there in the midfield. Here he is, Levy. Header! Bounce and over. The rain is starting to pick up here at the Oshakati Stadium. Here live in Oshakati. Please tell your football fans and family that we are streaming the game live. It is the away team, African Stars, leading the home team, Eeshoke, Chula Chula. Implications, of course, to the top of the league, and there's mindless passes between two players, and wow, Disiro had to be alert as Ilio took a shot. It was a simple shot, but the ball bounced up. Let's see how Disiro does in the conditions here, as the pitch is very chopped up there on his end of the pitch. Chula Chula will know just to take shots at any time because the ball can bounce anywhere. Natangwe. Levy. Finding Elio, but out from Garuka. Strongest man in the league. Here's Natangwe. David Natangwe with the throw-in. Finding Shidolo. Levy. Fighting hard with Stiga. Those two two are friends in the pitch. Foul. Chula ball. Nothing doing there for Dion Dennis, but just being a menace. Shidolo puts it in the box, but safely headed out from Mbira. Shidolo tries again. Here's Dowsip. Finding a good pass to Elio, but he is not in the area to get that pass. Throw in for Stars. Make sure you tell us where you're watching from. Is there anyone watching from Oranjemund? Is there anyone watching from Cape Town? Is there anyone watching from, let's say, Portugal? Let us know where you're watching from. And is it raining where you are from? Because it's raining here. Cross comes in, headed out. Chula ball. Here is Elio, the captain. Levy. Turning away from Kambatu. Turning away from Harero. Here's David Natangwe. Finding Elio again. The captain. Throw into Chula. Taken quickly by the captain. Finding Marcelinius. But the ball kicked out and headed out for a throw-in once again. Taken quickly. Willie Stefanis. Last man header there. Shidolo. Losing it out. The players are playing table tennis now. The ball needs to go down. Safely in the hands of Moronga. Here's Basilio trying to find his top three players in Marcelinho, Elio, and Dowsip, but again just cleared out again by the Red Army. African Stars maybe just want to have maybe more passage of players, because if they do allow this type of table tennis to happen, the ball will find its way for an attacking player for Shidolo. Apologies for Chula. So a 1-0 lead is not a safe one in football, as we know. Here comes Joseph in the midfield, cutting through. Kambatu has to run. He has to get it, and he does. Throw in 2 Stars. Good tackle there from Johannes Basilio. It's about the 60th minute, maybe the 55th minute in the second half. 1-0 to African Stars. A goal scored by a header by Charles Hambira, the centre back, from a corner taken by Awilo. The 55th, 60th minute. Don't quote me on that. But Chula will be fighting to the end as long as they are trailing. They want the equalizer. Stiga. Chidolo. Levy. Mateus. Blocked. Yes, Kambatu almost finding that pass, but it still finds its man in Elio, the captain. And David Natangwe doing too much on that first touch. Still no substitutions for both teams. Both teams still playing with the same 11 that they started the game with. So it is a game of two titans, 11 Knights versus 11 Knights, and Javera just being told to watch his throw-ins. Slow poison. He's slow, but he's fast, but he's slow, but he's fast. But he's slow, but he's fast. The number 14, Javera, for African Stars, the right back. Let us know if you have any nicknames for any African Stars players or any Chula players. Let's see how creative you are with your nicknames. Please be respectful, of course. Otherwise, we'll block you. But here is Slow Poison Javera with the clearance. Tried to find Kambatu, but it finds David Natangwe that leaves it out for a throw-in for Chula. Shidolo was very educated, eh? Did you see that pass? Very good. Mateus. Goal kick to Stars. So far, 3 points would mean African Stars go ahead. Well, they are ahead, but they go 53 points ahead in the Debmarine Premiership. The next team in the league is Commerce Nampol with 48 points. So that will be 5 points away between the two teams, but many games still to play today and tomorrow. So maybe Monday morning we will see a true reflection of the league table. Very, very crunch time between the top three teams in the league. Of course, Ongos FC losing to UNAM yesterday, Friday, 3-1, which is amazing. And Mighty Gunners winning 2-1 to Okakarara Young Warriors. African Stars playing Mighty Gunners tomorrow in Otavarongo, so make sure you tune in for that game. I will be live, so you can get some popcorn and listen to Emmanuel Nkara commentate football once again. Just giving some flavor to Namibian football. There we go. Here's David Natangwe. Couldn't find Joseph. And Kambato, does he have the legs? Ends in a goal kick. Yes, David Natangwe, and we can see from the dugout that Chula are making 3 substitutions. I can confirm that the 3 players that are trying to be introduced are Jackson Elikem, the man that broke African Stars' hearts last season, or in the beginning of the season, Albino Zhao, and the number 18. Try to find him on my team sheet. Hosea Simeon will be coming on. So those are the 3 players that will be coming on. The players leaving the pitch. And of course for African Stars, Dion Dennis will be leaving the pitch with Gerald Gassep, who is rested from his injury. He will be coming on the left wing. So a very sharp substitution for African Stars as well. So both very attacking substitutions for both teams. Ronnie Cananello and Chikerete making both attacking substitutions. Hambira. Desiro needs to be quick. The ball will bounce. The conditions are not sound. The ball will bounce and it is raining. So Desiro needs to calculate the ball in a different way from the hot conditions in Windhoek. It is not dry grass. Kamba to find Willie Stefanus. Oh my goodness. What are you trying to do? We cannot blame him there. This is a man in Willie Stefanus that has 15 goals so far this season. Top goal scorer of the league with 11 assists. Is he a striker? Is he a winger? Is he an attacking midfielder? We don't know. He can do it all. But my goodness, that was an easy opportunity. Maybe not on his favorite left foot. Maybe he wanted it to be on his right foot there. But still a chance for African Stars to make it 2-0. Chidolo. Aha! He can do everything that you want him to do. Moses Chidolo. Kambatu? Oh! He knew what he was doing there, and that will lead into a yellow card, rightfully so. 4. I believe David Natangwe, just to confirm his number. Yes, David Natangwe with the yellow card, who has taken the captain's armband from Augustus Elio, who came off as a substitute. Here's Natangwe again. Oh, bouncing awkwardly. Cleaned up there by Ngaruka. Jackson Johannes giving it out to Juja, too much. Urunga. Quickly taken there by Chula. The ascendancy is in their favor. The ball boys will definitely be giving them the balls as quickly as possible. Willie Stefanus finding Gausep, and he's a quick one. Gausep, he's very quick, and that is a free kick to Chula. Yellow card to Herald Gausep for simulation. Interesting. Maybe rewind and look at that. Maybe you can see. But a yellow card to the substitute, Herald. Maybe rightfully so, because he didn't protest. Chidolo fighting hard there in the midfield. Bounce. Awkward bounce there, but Stefanus is trying to get some crumbs, and he does, and wins the throw in for the Red Army. It's about 70th, 60th, 65th minute in the game. Don't quote me on the time. Apologies, we do not have timekeepers and such so far, but because I've played football for a time, I feel it is the 65th minute in the game, so still a lot of time for both teams to make their statements. Long throw in from Jackson Johannes, bounces and finds its way to Levy. Maherero. Gausep. Johannes is using his right foot to cross it in now. Headed out. Juja was waiting for the cross, but safely away. A timely intervention there from Johannes Basilio, who has taken a little bit of a knock, but he did very well. He did very well to stop what would have been a volley for Ibrahim Yosef Juja. And he is okay to continue. Substitution for African Stars. Willie Stefanus, 15 goals, 11 assists. No goals today, but he doesn't have an assist. So 15 goals, 12 assists for the veteran, for the star man, for the top goal scorer of the Debmarine Premiership, Willie Stefanus. He is substituted by Paulus, the number 11, who will fall in at right wing. So Kambatu Weturu will lead the line as the number 9 for African Stars. Perhaps interchanging with Juja, who's still on the pitch. Those two players are the two attacking players for Stars, and a foul from Juja. Taken by Basilio, lofted into the box. Hambira back to his goalkeeper. They are talking to each other or what? Okay. No, he just said, take the ball. That's what he said with the header. He just said, no, take the ball. But you must be careful. It is raining. It is raining. But Hembira and Disiro on the same page there, thankfully. Substitution for Chula. It will see the number 12, Levi Alpheus, coming off for Shikongo. Israel Shikongo, another attacking opportunity, another attacking player for Eeshoke. So John Shikarete pulling out his cards, telling his players, guys, we can get a draw, we can get a point against the champions. Maybe Ronnie Canelero is on the touchline, on the dugout, talking to Stiga at the moment, just reverting instructions to his captain. As it is 1-0 to African Stars, a goal, the second goal of the season for Charles Hambira, the national team. What should I say? The national team regular. There we go. The word is regular. Let us know where you're watching from. That pass there, awkward for Disiro, awkward. You don't know how the ball will bounce. A little bit awkward there, but it does find the throw-in, the touchline. And here's Shikongo, the new man, loses it to Kambatu. And it is a foul. Taken again from Basilio. It's end-to-end stuff here now. There is no added on time because the ball will hardly stay out. Even the ball boys are giving the ball quicker in this home game for Chula here at Shakati Stadium in Shakati. Cross comes in, back post, header, cross goal. There was nobody there. Shikongo, the new man, Israel, with a header. That was a cross goal for Joao. Maybe put in a toe. But there was nobody there to equalize for Eeshoke. But another opportunity but Desiro is alert. Great opportunity there for Chula. Cross coming in, corner, quick corner. As I said, the ball boys are working extra time today. No time will be wasted in this game in the closing stages. I believe it's around the 70th minute, definitely. Javera with the chest. Back to his goalkeeper, he can pick that up. And it was Israel Shikongo, the new man that had the back post header that literally went across goal. Just rewind maybe 40 seconds just to see how that played. And there was nobody there to just blast it into the back of the net. Even my grandmother maybe would have blasted in. But there was no one there for Chula to equalize, so it is still 1-0 to the Red Army. Here's Shikongo. He's looked good since he's come on maybe 5 minutes ago. Another pass to the wing. Another cross maybe will come in. And a corner for Chula, and the stadium is starting to rumble. The stadium is starting to rumble. The stadium is starting to rumble. What can happen? What can happen? Corner comes in. Hey, header out from Juja. Chidolo. Chaff. Finding Natangwe. Natangwe does well to find Chikongo. Chikongo thinks about it. Passes Chidolo. Chidolo loses it. First touch. Slow poison Javera. Chikongo through ball. Too much. The referee just signaling that they will be added on time if you are playing like that. But African Stars do want to make 2 changes. I can see that Owen Damasep is one of those players, and Mutu, the target man, is another. Juja, probably one of those substitutes that will come off, making an untimely pass, and he does have another opportunity there, but let's come back to apologies. Cross comes in, Mbira with a good header. His header is the timely goal that separates these two teams. Paulus offside, yes, rightfully so. Substitutions for African Stars, where Turu Kambatu coming off for Owen Damasep, where Turu Kambatu, no goals, no assists for the 10-goal, 15-assist winger, the number 7, where Turu Kambatu, but still a good shift. And of course, Juja coming off as well for Mutu up front. Chula fans are really calling for something. Shikongo, he's a tricky one, tries to put it in, not enough. Natangwe does well. He has the captain on there, David Natangwe, so he has to do well. Too much offside, and definitely a goal kick either way. Maybe the last 10 minutes, 15 minutes in this game, not too sure where the time is, but as a football player that I once was, feels that it is the last 15-20 minutes of the game. So Chula, yellow card for time wasting for Desiro. We have to put that in the book. Desiro with a yellow card for time wasting there. The referee not having none of that, especially in Oshakati. Chula want to get on with the game. They want to equalize. Tamasep finding Mutu. Too much of the first touch. Shidolo's very smart. Shidolo's very smart, man. But Disiro is very alert. Shidolo doing very well to lose Mutu, putting in a good through ball, but it is good that Disiro has maybe put in a very good performance to be alert, especially in these conditions. The goalkeeper for African Stars, making sure that no mistakes happen at the back, even when it's raining, even when the pitch is cut up as it is. And as the bounce almost happened there again, Shidolo does well. He's a beautiful player when he has the time to think. And again, Isiro with the ball safely in his hands. Make sure you tell us where you are watching from. We had many football African Stars fans and Chula fans watching from all around the world. Make sure you tell us where you're watching from. Is anyone watching from Belgium? I'm telling you, our e-wallet you. I hope I don't get fired for this, but I will e-wallet you if you are watching from Belgium. That's a joke. I guess everybody's watching from Belgium right now. Okay. But let us know where you're watching from. Share, like, and subscribe. African Stars TV. This is a crunching game between two titans. The top 5 teams in the league. African Stars currently standing top of the league. If it ends this way, they will end tonight with 53 points going in tomorrow's game versus Mighty Gunners. Make sure you watch the live stream for that game. And Chula, if it ends this way, will stay in 6th, as Mighty Gunners did win their game against Okakarara Young Warriors on Friday. So the top 5 is very hot. Shot! Jackson Johannes just wants to play football there. Just wants to test his boots, and it did take a deflection, so a timely corner for the Red Army, as they have been suffering or experiencing pressure from Eeshoke Chula for the last 30 minutes of the second half. This is where the first goal came from. This is where the only goal came from in the game. A corner from Awilo, scored by Charles Hambira around the 55th minute. Maybe another goal from a header. Nothing. Chula will attack again. They have to. Dausep puts it in. Disiro's handling ability has been top-notch this game. Disiro has been top-notch with his hands today. Not saves, maybe not saves or blocks, but just his alertness, rushing out, making sure that there's no second ball for Chula. Disiro has done very well to close off any opportunities for the second ball for Chula in that final third. Stiga, Johannes, Mutu, 6 minutes. 6 minutes added on here. 6 minutes added on. It's official. It's official, 6 minutes added on. So we have 6 minutes to go. African Stars leading the home team. Eeshoke Chula here in the Oshakati Stadium. My name is Emmanuel Nkora. It is still drizzling. Technically it's raining, but we can handle it. And the Chula fans now are really pumping for some attacking play from their team. There's no chickens or bread. I can't see any chickens or bread, but the spirit of Chula is still here. Sorry, Eric. Good free kick here for Chula. Lofted in. Hey! Overhead attempt. Mutu. He's a strong man. Finds Paulus. And Paulus is fresh. He will get that ball. He was calculated. Finds Mutu again. But too much for the big man. Midfield play from Chula. That was Elysium. Damasep almost finding Gasep. Here's Stiga. Stiga still going strong at 35 years old, almost 36. Mutu tackled off the ball. Referee told him to get up. Maybe 5 minutes left in this game. Out there from Garuka. 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. You never know how much added on time there will be. Ongos FC versus Chula ended in that way. The referee gave 2 minutes, but it played on. And an equalizer from Ongos FC did happen. So maybe the same would happen here. Here's Elysium. Mateus puts it in the box. And Tisiro loses it with his hands. When I was talking so much about his hands, but safely it's out for a corner. Not safely, but it's a corner. Instead of making maybe just one mistake with his hands, he's been great all game. Chula are not wasting any more time. Maybe 4 minutes left in this game. The stadium is starting to just vibe a little bit. Maybe something will happen. Yeah. That's a header from Shidolo, and that's a goal kick to African Stars. More substitutions for Chula. The number 21, Lawrence Milner Dowsep, is coming off for the number 11, Michael Jonas. Attacking substitutions, throwing everything into the box. Throw everything. John Segarete has to do right now to gain an equalizer as the team is fighting a defeat here on home turf in Oshakati. Here's Elago lofts it up, but Desiro and Hambira were talking to each other like bras. They didn't even need to look at each other. Hambira knew, leave the ball, Desiro will come clean up. And he does. Here's Elysium finding Shidolo. Here's David Natangwe. Yeah, that's what Damasep is there for, breaking up play, being tenacious. Owen Damasep. It's going to be a long free kick. Basilio Jonas is forced to Shikoko. The substitute almost put his name in the newspaper. He's a small boy, not small boy, but like I know him, but he's short. But he took the shot. Man. As an African Stars commentator, what could have have happened in the stadium if he scored that goal with a shot like that. Israel Shikongo, the number 3. My goodness. Those are the opportunities. Minutes left to go. Chula fans are cheering on. The fans, of course, comes in. Another opportunity. Yes, Israel again. Shikongo tries to cross it in. Still finds the player. Mateus. Good tackle there from Gossip, and he cheers on his red army to fight. That's a man. I'm sweating here. Throw in to African Stars. These are the timely stops. The ball boys have already placed the ball there for Jackson Johannes, but Jackson Johannes will take his time just to take the throw in. Finding Mutu. Good target man there, Mutu is. Holding the ball up. Almost finding a pathway, but Shitola has the ball. Booted away from Johannes. Mutu. And the referee has blown for full time. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 1-0 to African Stars. My name is Emmanuel Nkara. We stay tuned for post-match interviews. Wow, what a game. 3 points for the Red Army. What did I say? Yes, 3 points for African Stars. Wow, congratulations. Thank you for tuning in. See us tomorrow versus Mighty Gunners. We'll see if we can get more points to make it 56 points before Monday morning. Thank you to David. Thank you to the supporters. Thank you to Oshakati for hosting us. It's been beautiful. Good night.